what's up you guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you have watched my previous video, then you might know that I've moved to a new apartment. I'm right now in my room and we just set up everything before 1 or 2 weeks. Today's video is all about what things you can bring to the US. So like most of you are packing right now because you're about to move to the US for your future studies. So I want to help you guys decide what stuff to bring and what not to bring, and including that I'll also take you around my apartment because I want to go around like even the kitchen and even like my old bag. Not old, I mean my empty bag that I've put, like it's not really empty, I just put all the useless stuff which I brought from India but I did not use it, or from Zambia. I mean I traveled both of the places before I moved here. But so I'm gonna go around even like the basin and the restroom and even the kitchen and take you around the places and tell you what things to bring and what not to bring. Right, so before I start throwing things at you, just grab a pen and paper. I'm gonna put 5 seconds pause the video and go get a pen and a paper so you can make some notes. Alright, so I've decided to start from these two bags, or like one bag and one box which I have. These are always these are things that I do not use at all. They are like in my closet. I never touch them, but I've just brought them out to show you guys that what I have to, like, what are the things that I never use. So this is a volleyball. We play a lot of beach volleyball in Southern California, but I brought this here. These are my friend's slippers. I don't know why they are here, but like when we moved out of our apartment, a lot of stuff is like jumbled up, but most of the stuff is fine. This is a tripod for my camera, which I kind of do not use because it's broken. I've ordered a new one from India. This is a bicycle lock, which I do not use because if you are thinking of using a bicycle in the US, then I do suggest I don't say like bring a lock from India, just buy it here because there are special locks here which are like super strong and they're not like super expensive. This one was very weak. This is considered very weak for the US standard of locks. So I had to buy a new one and I ended up not using this one a lot. I have a thing to clean the seats of my car. When I bought the car, it was like the seats were a little bit dirty. Then I have, oh, my favorite face washes. So if you are coming from India or any other country, if you have any favorite like face wash or something, obviously there are tons of face washes, tons of shampoos and stuff in America. America is a materialistic market. It has literally everything, whatever you need. But still, I just love this. So I have like 3 of them remaining and I have more coming from India. Now this red bag is my electronics bag. So I have an aux cable which I don't use. I have some sunglasses which I don't use. I have a chemistry glass which I don't use. I have, what's this? I think it's what's it called? Needle, thread and needle. So yeah, one of the things you should bring is thread and needles. So it's easier for you to, like, you know, repair a broken button or something like that. Because obviously tailors are super expensive in America and you do not want to stop using a shirt just because one button is broken, right? So bring like sewing things and needle or some threads, you know, like white and black, some normal colored threads so you can do some sewing on your own. Then I have some extra chargers which I don't use and some batteries. I do suggest bringing some cells like Duracell AA or AAA batteries because they are super expensive in the US and you might save some money by bringing some from your home country. But remember that if you're coming, obviously you're coming in a flight, but when you have batteries, keep the batteries in your hand luggage and not checked in luggage. They do not allow batteries in your checked in luggage. So keep it in your hand or in your school bag, whichever the one you are taking inside the plane with you. Then I have a lot of important mail which I received. This is for my like insurance. This is one of the acceptance letters. And this is from PTK. It's one of the honor societies that I'm a part of. So it's like a certificate from them. I have a bag, empty bag. I have a lot of bulbs. So most of the apartments in the US do not come with bulbs, so you have to buy your own lights and stuff like that. This is the lifesaver kit. It's a first aid kit. It has literally like tons of medicines, tons of like, you know, like small things like cotton, Savlon, Dettol or something like. Oh, maybe if you're watching from outside India, you probably don't know what Savlon or Dettol is. It's literally just like antiseptic liquid which you use when you get wounded. I have like, whatever, I'm not gonna open this. There are a lot of medicines. Just go to a doctor, tell them to make a list of medicines you need and just bring those. I'm gonna get to the next one because there are a lot of things that I want to show you and I need more time for that. This is a stool that I got from here. America obviously has only showers. It hardly has any like bucket stuff, but I love to use the stool sometimes. Okay, so this is the bigger bag which I have with more useless stuff. So in this part of the bag, I have all my winter clothes. Right now it's summer, so I don't use them, but I won't say it's super important, but if you're coming in the winter, during the winter, then obviously bring winter clothes. I do believe in like living the American life after you move here, so if you have to like, you know, buy clothes from here or buy some stuff from here, I definitely suggest that, although it's a little bit more expensive than Asia or wherever you're coming from. But you're here to live American life. You're here to live American student life. Okay, this is something that every Gujarati might need. It's traditional Indian clothes for one of the Indian festivals, which is obviously my favorite Indian festival. It's called Navratri. I have some caps. I have a chopping board. So if you have Indian parents, they're definitely gonna tell you to bring chopping boards. They're gonna tell you to take, let me show you what else do I have. I have this thing. Like, what the hell do I use this for? So, especially for Indian parents, please do not send such stuff from India. Especially Indian students, listen to me carefully, okay? You do not need to bring all this. It's literally useless. All apartments in the US most probably have the whole kitchen ready. You do not need to ever use this. All this is my GoPro. I have a GoPro Hero 5 Black, and these are like the accessories for the GoPro. I have some like frames and extra stuff. I have a glass. I don't know why I bring a glass here. I have a headphone which does not work. I have just like an empty bag. I have a travel pillow which I used when I traveled, but I never used it again. What else do I have? I have a thingy. Oops. This thing is pretty useful if you want to bring during the winter because it gets pretty windy. I have my soccer shoes which I brought but I never used them because I never played soccer here. I have like a zillion ties in here and I have another zillion outside, the ones that I use. These are the ties that I never use because I don't like them, but I have a lot more which I use. Okay, I'm gonna close this. Don't bring such stuff. Alright, so those were the useless things which I do not use, but now I'm gonna show you the most important things which I use on a daily basis. Most of them are right here on my entire bookshelf. I did not bring the bookshelf from India, of course. And a few other important things are on my study table without a chair because I have not bought a study chair yet. I have my shoe rack with my shoes here and a fan because it gets pretty hot. And let's get to the bookshelf. Alright, so one of the most important things is bringing a bag. I personally prefer the bag which has a lot of chains and a lot of different small, you know, like places to keep a lot of stuff. I do prefer bringing a laptop because another most important thing when you move to the US is a laptop. But the thing is, you do not need to bring it when you come here. You can also bring it like in the first week after moving here. I came with my old MacBook Air 13-inch. I don't remember the model, probably 2014 or something. I came already with it, but my roommate Simone, he bought a Mac. What did he buy? I think Microsoft. He bought a Microsoft laptop on his second or third day after moving to the US. So it's either way, like you do not need to like bring a laptop, but definitely laptop is very important when you're in the US. So I prefer a bag with a laptop thingy here. Also another important thing is a folder. Let me show this one. US colleges, you will use a lot of paper, a lot of different documents, assignments, schedules, study sheets. Oh my god, a lot of different stuff. Well, I don't know why it's not, it should be here. I do prefer bringing a good one if you have. I actually brought one from Zambia, but it broke kind of like from the corner, so I had to get this one from the US. Notebooks. I have had a couple of students approach me telling me that notebooks in the US are very expensive. And it's true. Compared to India, definitely notebooks in the US are pretty expensive. This book, around 200 pages, would be around like anywhere between $8 to $10. But the thing is, bringing notebooks from your home country also increases the weight in your luggage. So it's definitely fine even if you do not bring a notebook, because if you're good at finding stuff, then you will find cheaper notebooks. In fact, you will also find like, you know, giveaway notebooks. Like this notebook, I did not buy it, it's from a giveaway. So there are tons of like giveaways of textbooks, notebooks and stuff like that you can go and check it out. I have all the other notebooks right here. Like on the bottom I have my notebooks, I have some novels which I use. That's like an Orange Coast College folder or two right there. This is my lunch box, so I carry my lunch here. I do suggest bringing a lunch box from India, because lunch boxes here are kind of like not creative, you know, like India has like so many creative ones, but here it's like literally just a box, which is pretty sad. Then I have this thing where I have more documents, more papers. Oh, then this is pretty important. Let me get this. Let me put it back here. Okay. Okay, so this thing is like a box. I have my hard disk, very important for the US. I have my GoPro in this. I have a parking ticket. I got a parking ticket or like a fee. I have Vaseline, I have some extra earphones, and I have a whistle from the Public Safety Department of Orange Coast College. Yeah. I have an umbrella, very important umbrella, bring an umbrella. Especially if you're moving to the East Coast, it rains a lot there. I'm in Southern California, it hardly ever rains, but still umbrella is always useful. So bring like 1 or 2 umbrellas, it's a good thing. Then down here I have my glasses, I have a watch. A watch is also pretty important. I do not like iWatches for some reason. I have a G-Shock. My other earphones, these are the ones that I actually use every day. The other ones are backup. I have a power bank, another very important stuff. A very important electronic gadget to bring is a power bank, because you will need it literally all day long. Then I have a nail cutter, pretty important, pretty expensive in the US. Then I have my car keys right here. Now I'm gonna give you like a weird thing which probably no other YouTuber or counselor would tell you to bring to the US. You know what to bring? You need to bring thumb pins. You know what thumb pins are? Okay, I know that thumb pins are called differently in different countries, but what you need to bring is literally this thing. It's like it's a thumb pin or tacks. In the US they call it a tack. The reason is because in America, all the houses are made of wood. So it's so easy to use these thumb pins to put it in the wall if you want to put something. For example, 2 big examples, or actually 4 big examples. You see this, you see this. All of these are attached to the wall by thumb pins, not by screws. Do you see that? It's by thumb pin. Do you see that Indian flag behind me? That's by thumb pins. So that's why thumb pins are pretty important if you want to decorate your room, or even if small things like this one, this thumb pin right here, I use it to hang my keys. So
it's pretty important to have, like, you know, like even this one, like I brought this bag from Las Vegas and I have a thing here and I just hook it. So it also acts like a hook, it also acts like a screw. Very important. It's unlike India where your houses are made of cement. Here it's made of wood. I don't know if it's fortunate or if it's unfortunate, but that's pretty much it. Let me take you around my room, or let me just flip the camera and show you my room from a different angle. I'm just deciding where to show it to you from. Right here.
Rather imaginary in the theory. Doesn't feel so bad in personal fiction.
So now I'm at the sink of my room. I have some towels which I did not get from India. These are from here. Even these are from here. The napkin stand is also from the US. I did not bring it. Then I have all my perfumes because I love perfumes. I have an Axe. This is Indian, of course, but this is Zara and Jaguar. I love perfumes. I really think that smelling well is very important. Then I have my hairspray, which is from here, and this is, oh, many of you might not know what this is because I've never seen it in India. It's literally just to, like, you know, pick up some stuff from your shirt, and yeah, that's pretty much what it is. I do suggest bringing this thing. I don't know what it's called. It's whatever Scotch Brite something, but I love this because it's like so easy to clean everything. Then I have a toothbrush stand which I did not bring from India. Obviously this I did not bring from India. Then when you open this, I have a Listerine, of course. No. Okay, so the general things like the toothpaste, the toothbrush and stuff like that, I would say that bring one or two of them when you come here so that you have like enough of it for the first few days of moving to the US, but later you'll get used to it. So I've had students ask me like, should I bring like 10-15 of those and like keep it in stock? No, absolutely not. This is America. Stuff is not like super expensive. It's a little bit expensive, but it's like, as I said earlier, you gotta live the American life. I have my restroom right here. All these mats, we did not bring it from India. Alright, so that's pretty much my room. Starting from here, my roommate is gonna move in. I'm gonna share the room, so this place is for him. He's gonna move in probably in the next 10 days, and the restroom is like behind me right there. Oh, there's a laundry basket there. I forgot to show you guys that. Now I'm gonna go downstairs and show you guys the kitchen. Alright, so I'm downstairs in my kitchen, and the first thing I saw after coming downstairs is my laptop. Laptop, as I said, is very important. No matter whatever it is, you need to make sure you have a good laptop and a good cell phone. There's nothing like you need to get an iPhone. A couple of you guys were asking if US is all about iPhones. There are tons of people that also use Samsung, but yeah, I mean, if you have an iPhone, I would suggest getting an Apple laptop. If you have a Microsoft laptop, then I suggest getting a Samsung phone because there's Bluetooth and there's AirDrop. So it's pretty simple. In the kitchen, let me tell you something. In the kitchen, most of the things, if not everything, is bought here. We did not bring anything from our home countries. starting from, you know, like wipes to the thingies here, to the thingies here, everything is from here, even the knives. Oh, this knife is from Zambia actually. It's pretty cool, super big and lit. So if you're coming for the first time, I do not suggest bringing a lot of stuff for the kitchen because you do not know where you're gonna live. This kitchen was not fully furnished for us, but our previous kitchen, or in our previous apartment, the kitchen was fully furnished. So we had to use nothing of ours, everything was of the landlord. Then I have my sandwich maker and my toaster. Both of these are mine, they're not my roommates, but obviously we can also share it. All the pans which we have here and the chopping board, everything is from here. Do not bring anything. Unless you have like a lot of space in your luggage and you don't have anything else to bring, then I would suggest like bring this. But like otherwise, don't waste your weight of the luggage in bringing all such kitchen items. This is the shelf where we keep all our plates and our pans. One special thing I would like to tell the Indian students is if you're gonna cook Indian food, then do bring a pressure cooker. Because I have not seen a pressure cooker in the US, and even if there is one, it's probably super expensive. So if you're coming from India, you want to make Indian food, you need to bring a pressure cooker. But everything else, like all these pans and these whatever it's called, everything is from here, so you don't need to worry about anything else. The plates are easily available, super cheap, not a lot. On top we have some extra things. We have a lot of room in this kitchen, so we put a lot of different stuff. The microwave did come with the apartment, we did not have to buy it. The trash can did not come with the apartment, so we had to buy the trash can and the bags for that. That bag right there is for recycling, so we do recycle all our bottles and plastic. Other than that, literally like, okay, these bar chairs, we had to get them. This chair was my old study table chair, but now we're gonna use it down here, so I'm gonna get a new one for upstairs. We bought this table along with this table. The good news about my apartment is that we got a 50-inch smart TV for free. So I don't know what happened, but this one day that we went to get our apartment, we went to the leasing office and they had like an offer going on, and plus we kind of convinced them too that to give us a free TV, and they gave us a free TV. I don't know what else to say. I mean, it was a super good deal, not just because of the TV, also because of the deposit. So when you get an apartment, you have to pay the deposit, and our deposit was only $500 compared to other students who pay $4,000 to $5,000 for deposit. 500 is nothing. Plus we got a free TV, whatever. So that's pretty much my kitchen. I'm gonna show you guys once more what it looks like. We have a back patio here where we keep our trash, and then we will take this trash outside. Okay. Maybe like bringing like a string. I brought this from Zambia. Bringing a string would be also a good idea, so you can have your like your clothes and everything outside. But that's pretty much my kitchen. So my room is upstairs. I come down, we have a TV right here. Then I have my kitchen. Alright, so obviously all the stuff in our fridge is from here. We did not get anything from India. These are, okay, I maybe bring some boxes so it will help you to like keep some stuff here and there. Okay, I have one more thing to show you. I just remembered that. Alright, so this is my part of the kitchen where I keep all my stuff. I do suggest bringing a water bottle, if preferably a metal one, so you can have like your milk in the morning or something, take it to the college. I have my chole beans, and I put them in this overnight, and then I cook the chole beans. Chole beans are literally chickpeas. Yeah, that's what you call it in English, chickpeas. I do suggest getting some boxes like these so you can keep your sugar and salt and stuff like that. I have Maggi. If you're from India and you do not like Korean ramen, which you probably have never tried because we do not have Korean ramen in India, this is Indian ramen. If you love this, like me, get 1 or 2 packs from India, because I mean, you'll find it here. I bought this from here, but you're gonna find everything here. Don't worry about that. This is my another part. The most important thing for Indians here is a spice box. As the whole world knows that we are known for spices, I have my spice box here, which you are definitely not going to find in the US. And if you will, then it's gonna be super expensive at some Indian grocery store or some other market. So definitely bring this. Bring it. Very, very useful. Bring some like small and big boxes to keep your stuff in the kitchen. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And one extra suggestion, if you're like watching the whole video, you definitely need a benefit. The benefit of watching the entire video till now is that I'm gonna give you one extra thing which is very important to get when you move to the US, which other students would not listen to because they did not watch my entire video. And the thing is a screwdriver. Why? Because screwdriver is very important when you move to the US. You do not have any, like, you know, people to come and do your work, your plumbing, or even your furniture. Like all these stuff, like most of these chairs, most of the tables here, we made them. Like we brought them from the store, but we had to make it because those are in boxes. And screwdriver is also very important for this and also a lot of different things. So all these small things, you know, carpentry thing, you don't need to bring like an entire drill, but bringing a screwdriver would obviously help a lot. So that was my extra free tip. I do also suggest, I do not suggest bringing extension cords like this one, because in your home country and in America, the pin that they use, the electronic pin which they use, is different. So bringing an extension cord from India would be useless because the pins there are not for the US. Unless you bring like a universal thing for the entire world which has all different types of pins, then that's pretty fine. If you did not understand what I mean, then this is what I'm talking about. So these pins are obviously like different in different countries. This is the one that they use in the US. These two are burned, so forget about those. But that's pretty much it. So if you want to, I mean, obviously get like a universal thing. So for the first few days, it's easier for you until you like don't buy everything. But that's pretty much it. Obviously, you're gonna bring your clothes. You're gonna bring all different other types of stuff. Bring extra chargers, bring cables, bring USB drives, bring your phone, your laptop. I cannot think of a lot of different things. I mean, these are just the general things, but I just wanted to make this video to let you guys know of what exact things you need. Maybe you learned 1 or 2 stuff, or you just remembered 1 or 2 stuff, which is very important. If I did not mention something and I remember later, I'm gonna put it in the Google Drive link down. So this is another benefit you get for watching the entire video, is that I'm gonna link a Google Doc link in the caption, in the description below, and open that link. You will get an entire list of stuff that I suggest and I do not suggest bringing to the US. So go ahead and open that link. I hope that helps. Print it out or use it. I hope you also made some notes of what stuff you need to bring. If you like this video, if you learned something, please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm gonna make a lot other videos about life in the US and give you more tips about studying in the US. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel, leave that thumbs up because it helps a ton, and share my channel to all your friends who are going to move to the US or who are packing to move to the US, so that they can also learn a few things here and there about what to get to the US and what not to get. I really want to congratulate all of you who are coming to the US. I love your effort. America is gonna change your life. It's a new life destination. If you have any questions for me, feel free to drop a DM in my Instagram and I'll try my best to get back to you. But all the best with your move. I hope this video helped you, and thank you so much for watching.